Hi everybody, and welcome to another special video here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel when I raise a very interesting topic for us to discuss. And I'm going to start, of course, by giving my thoughts on it, and then I will invite you to give your thoughts in the comments section down below. The more the merrier, especially if you are playing up in master level. I'd be very interested to hear from you on this one. Before we get into the nitty-gritty though, thumb up from you would be greatly appreciated, and make sure you are subscribed as well. Now, this video is going to discuss whether or not we should have, are the community ready for it? Is the game going to be good for having a 5th tournament division? We're calling it the legend level here. Could be called anything, but is there an appetite for it? And would it benefit the game? Let's have a little think about this one. And once I've given my thoughts, hope you're going to contribute with something as well. So as we all know, of course, 4 divisions in tournament: rookie, pro, expert and master. Is there room for a 5th? Would it be called legend level? Well, let's have a think about this one. If we were to have another division higher than master, what would the tournament rules look like? First of all, let's look at the tees. Okay, rookie is first tee only. Pro and expert share the second tee. Master is the third tee. Now, could master and a 5th division, let's call it legend level, could they share the third tee? I mean, I would like to see a 4th tee on some of these holes, especially the easier ones. I think there's a lot of holes out there that are really too easy from third tee. So a 4th tee would be good. However, even though that will be great on a lot of the holes, on some of the lengthy par 5s that are already tedious in certain wind angles, and that's not just from third tee but also second tee, a 4th tee wouldn't do anything at all. It would just drive people away from wanting to play. And I think that's already something that we have a problem with. Like I said, it's not many holes, but there are a couple of par 5s, in fact more than a couple, which really are fairly boring in tournament level unless you have a brilliant wind angle. So maybe not a 4th tee, however I think probably a 3rd tee share like pro and expert would work very well. Let's have a think about the needle speed now. Master currently plays with a needle speed that is equivalent to Tour 10. So already in the game there are a percentage of players, admittedly not a massive one, but if you think about 11, 12 and 13 tour levels combined, it's a decent amount of players that are playing with a higher needle speed. And I think there is definitely room for a needle speed higher than what we have in master. Equal it to Tour 12, I think that would be a pretty decent level to set it at. And if you're looking at this from a commercial point of view in selling balls, if you've got a higher needle speed, I would imagine the desirability of precision balls would increase quite a lot. Now, we've looked at tees and needle speeds. Look at the wind speed now. Master, 16 to 19 miles per hour with a wind 0 ball. Obviously, you put your different wind resistances on, but that's the base range. Now, in legend level, I think it should be higher. However, the stronger wind you get, the easier tailwind angles become on par 4s and par 5s, because you're going to be pinging a ball to green far easier with more tailwind. You get more wind push, so you may not need a wind 0 ball. You could be getting there with a berserker, or you could be getting there even on the shorter holes with a Titan. So commercially for ball sales, that's not very good. But that would not be the case in crosswind and headwind. Higher wind strength would make the game harder in that respect. Expanding the wind range is an option. However, that could render the game too unfair, and we've spoken about this in other videos on the channel. This is already the case with some scenarios in master as things stand, where if you wanted to play aggressively to green in tailwind and you only had a low wind or a queen wind, say 16.2, and then your opponent has got a wind above 18 miles an hour, and if that opponent is in your bracket and they're reaching green on a par 4 or even a par 5 in some cases, then that is not totally fair. So a way round this could maybe to increase the wind ranges on par 3s, but leave it as it is for par 4s and 5s. Obviously always needing some thought, and if it was to happen, quite a lot of development time to set up these rules. But I'm just throwing out some ideas out there, see what you think. Let's look at the prizes now. Of course, the prizes would have to be more desirable than Master. Club cards, not really carrying much weight for players up in Master now, apart from maybe maxing out the last few epics. Those with high-level max clubs are not really going to care much about club cards. And the same can be said of coins. People playing up there, they've played a lot in higher tours. They've got a very, very sizable bankroll. The incentive would have to come from clan points, balls, or a combination of both. Now, if you're not fighting for C100, then you can forget your clan points. The balls are really the most desirable of all the prizes on offer in tournament chests. However, the chances of Golf Clash offering stronger balls as prizes would be very slim in my opinion, as this would clearly eat in to bundle revenue, unfortunately. Would there be an appetite for it amongst players? I think there would. I would find it very hard to believe that those that have achieved top 10 or even top 20 regularly in Master, that they would not want to step up further and compete with a tougher playing field for better prizes in a higher division. Even if it's only for the banners and the bragging rights, I think there would be appeal for those top players to step up. This, of course, if we have a 5th level above Master, could mean that that paves way for the introduction of skill tiers in Master, which we have discussed in another video on the channel. We'll try and put that link in the video description down below. There's a lot of people that think we should have skill tiers. My opinion is, of course, the highest level should only be 1 tier, but if that highest level is legend level, then fine. Let's open up Master and have tier 2, maybe tier 3, and get some more players stepping up into Master. Once again, that would equal many more balls being spent by tournament competitors. I think it would increase the flow of players up through those divisions. Those are my thoughts. There's obviously a lot more to consider, and we're talking about tournament formats as well. Maybe the legend level would just be something that Playdemic could bring out for a major, maybe just for the occasional 9-hole cup, who knows. I think there are options there. I think that Master shouldn't be the final division for as long as this game will continue. I think there are reasons for another division. But let me know what you think about this one, because not everybody's going to agree, and it's fine to have differing opinions. Let's get as many opinions as possible. Do you think a legend level would be viable for both Playdemic and also gameplay in terms of fun and also enjoyment and also player retention? Is it for you? Yes or no? Leave me a comment with your reasons why, and I'm looking forward to receiving your thoughts. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.